Hey gang, how are you doing? I hope that you're really well. We are going to do some Pilates today, a little bit of standing Pilates, mainly down on the mat though. And I'd love it if you could incorporate some light weights into this. You could absolutely do it as body weight only, always an option, especially with our Pilates workouts. But adding in some light weights really will bring that extra little bit of resistance and muscle kind of switch on, if you like, to the routine. Now you can use dumbbells, absolutely. Probably around the 2 kilo mark is absolutely fine. I'm going to use my beautiful little Pilates weighted balls. These look like nothing, but how heavy are these? I think these are 2.5 each, perhaps. Just something slightly different. They're beautiful. They just live out in my room the whole time. And it's up to you. You can use them straight away for our kind of warm up or get into the groove part, or you can do this first part just as body weight only and then pick up your weights. Depends how you're feeling. I want you to bring your feet together, give your shoulders a little roll through. Good, tuck that pelvis slightly. Good, keep the heels pinned together, keep rolling through the shoulders, just feel those glutes switch on. Rock up onto your tiptoes, lower your heels, make the shoulder roll in. Good, and then just sway your arms down by your side. So trying to keep your body, your torso, entirely still, so that pelvis is locked in position where we just recruited it just now, and the arms are just moving back and forth, a little sway. If you're not using your weights, maybe you can let the arms sway a little bigger here. If you're using the weights at this stage, small little rock throughs are fine. We're going to take a big inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Just holding here, feeling that stretch through the ribcage. Exhale, release them down nice and slowly. That's where you'll feel, if you're using your weights, that extra little resistance and pull. So again, inhale up, hold that stretch. And then when you're ready, slowly exhale down. Good, don't forget to reset those shoulders once you've reached the full way down. We're going to do that one more time, bringing the arms all the way up. You want to keep those arms straight, you want to get them in line with your ears, and you want to make sure you don't push your pelvis forwards. And then slowly, releasing back down, all the way to the bottom, roll and reset. Okay, so if you haven't picked up your weights yet, absolutely go ahead and do that now. We're just going to come into a little standing torso bend. Try and keep your feet quite narrow for this, okay? If we were using heavier weights, I'd get you to step out into this, but I want to just think about this with a little bit of stability work coming in. And your stability is going to be challenged more if you keep your feet quite narrow. Good, one elbow drives up, the other arm comes down. Perfect, one more each side. Good, then you're going to turn your knuckles forwards, palms back, and we're going to take the arms behind. As you take your arms behind here, we're going to pause at the top, squeeze those shoulders, and then exhale, release, just down by our side. So you take them up, we squeeze and hold, and then we slowly release down. So just like we did as the arms came up overhead, we have that little pause at the top, slowly release down. Can we sync up our abs here? Pull your belly button back, bring the tension in, hold that core strong, relax it as the arms come back down. 2 more times. Squeeze and release. 1 more time, squeeze. Can you squeeze in the core without squeezing your glutes? Challenging, right? And release. Roll, reset the shoulders. Just allow yourself to fall or peel forwards into a forwards fold. There's weights in the hands to just help you kind of elongate this stretch a little bit here. Good, and then slowly peel yourself back up using those tummy muscles. hoisting that spine, those tummy muscles back into place. Roll and reset the shoulders at the top. Making sure that your feet haven't come out of alignment too much. So just restack them back underneath your hip bones. Bring the weights together at the front and we're going to take them up. Good. Straight arms if you can. So with heavier weights, again, we'd probably add a little bend into the elbows here. But here I want you coming with a straight arm. Really nice little bit of chest opener and mobility into those rotator cuffs, those shoulders. Exhale up. Good, inhale down. Exhale up. And inhale down. Got 2 more of these. Good, one more time. And in, just by your side, roll those shoulders. How are you feeling? A little bit of warmth maybe creeping into that upper body now. Exactly where we want it. You're going to tuck your elbows into your ribcage. Let me turn sideways on. And you're going to have your elbows or your arms at 90 degrees. From here, we're going to come into a little forwards press and extend back in. A forwards press and extend back in. Option here to go single and single, or to go straight in with the doubles. Just as we did with our previous move, think about syncing up the abdominal movement here. Belly button back, weights forwards. Relax. Good. Can you feel it? As I said, those light weights that feel like nothing when you first pick them up. As soon as we start bringing in some Pilates movements, whoa, they feel heavy. We've got 2 more here. Good, 1 more. Tuck in, release, roll down. This time you can set your weights down to the floor. Bring your hands down to the mat, step it back. Take it into your plank. Drop into your knees and elbows if you need to. Good, we're going to hold here. Not for too long. We're going to sink to the knees, press back into child's pose. We're going to exhale up to all fours. You just need a single weight here. We're going to come into a weighted thread of the needle. I want you to take your weight into your right hand. You're going to scoop your right arm underneath the torso. Drop your shoulder, drop your side of your face to the mat. And then press up off that right arm. Bring that arm up all the way to the ceiling. Feel the stretch. Good. Hold it here. Release, scoop under. So back under again, soften that supporting arm. Relax down. And then exhale, push off that supporting arm, release up high. Good, come back through center. Just switch that weight across to the opposite hand. So now your left arm scoots under. Good. Press up, extend that arm up to the ceiling. Scooping back underneath. And then pressing back up, taking it up high, feeling that stretch. Good, release down, press back into child's pose. Take a stretch here. And then roll yourself up to a high kneeling position. So with your high kneeling position, remember you can bring your toes to touch at the back. So you've got a little bit of a diamond shape coming on. Bum up, and then tuck that pelvis. So don't leave your bum behind. Tuck the pelvis, a little bit of a stretch through here. We're going to come back into our round the wheels, this time from kneeling. We do 2 of these. Then we bend the elbows, come into the ribs, and we take it into 2 VWs. Good, we release the weights down by our side, we take a kneeling bend. One on each side, and then we go from the top. So it's 2 round the world, for 1, and 2. Release the elbows to the ribs, shoot out wide, squeeze in narrow for 1, and 2. Release the weights down by the side, take it into your torso bend, 1 on each side, back to center from the top, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, and inhale down, release, and squeeze, release, and squeeze down by the waist, take it off to the side, and off to the other side. Good, scoot around onto your bottom, and bring yourself seated. Weight in each hand. We did this from standing, elbows tucked in. We're taking it into our press. As if we're serving up a tray of cocktails here. You want to make it more ab intensive, you're going to lean it back. Exhale forwards, inhale in. Option is always to take this into singles. Good, 2, and 1. Release, come back up to sitting, roll and reset those shoulders. Take your weights up to your shoulders. So you're sitting up nice and tall here. It's just the heels that are relaxed down to the mat. We're going to take the right arm up and the left arm forwards. Got it? That's your first challenge. And then we're going to add a little roll back. Good, hold. We're going to come back to center. You're going to bring right arm down, left arm in. So hokey cokey. Right arm out, left arm up. So we switched. Little roll back. Hold. You're coming just to the point where you feel able to hold. Whoops. Keep that arm raised up in line with your ear. Roll it back in. Bring the weights back to the shoulders. Keep them on the shoulders as we roll back. We come in. We exhale, press up tall. Release back down to the shoulders. Right arm forwards. Left arm up. It's this figure of L. Figure of L? It's the shape of an L. We roll it back. Keep that arm high overhead. We come back to center. Into the shoulders. Switch sides. Left arm forwards. Right arm up. Roll it back. Hold. Roll it in. Weights to the shoulders. Roll back. Good. And in. And press. Release down by your side. You're going to roll down to lying. Good. Walk your feet in towards your bottom. Couple of little pelvic tilts here, guys. Get into your positioning. This is our last little set. You're going to lift your feet up off the floor if you want to. If not, you can stay with your feet down on the floor. Both arms are going to raise up to the ceiling. We're going to scissor the arms back and forth. So just into this nice chest opener. Good. And then you've got the option to add in some legs. So you can add in the opposite leg to the arm that's going back. So it's almost like this weighted dead bug. Got it? Good. 2. And 1. Keep the legs still. Just the arms scissor. Beautiful. For 2. And 1. Release the feet down to the mat, a little pelvic tilt rock. Final move, coming up, we're going to come into our Pilates 100s. So I want you to exhale, lift the shoulders with your weights in your hand if you can. We're going to come into pulses. If this is too intense with the weights, you can take the weights away. Option to lift those feet or one foot or both feet As long as you can maintain that tension through the abs. This is our finisher before we stretch. Beautiful. Keep going here. Woo! You've got it. Slow, controlled pulses. Good, we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the weights, take the legs down. Lengthen yourself out, full body stretch. Give those hands a little wriggle after holding onto your weights. Maybe give your ribcage a little shimmy, shoulders a little shimmy on the mat. Keep your arms up overhead, walk your feet back in towards your bottom, take it into a little knee roll. Side to side, you can come all the way down or just a little way down. Try and keep your shoulders in contact with the mat. Good, bring the knees into the chest, scoop up, lifting the shoulders if you want to. Have a little rock here. And then when you're ready, bring yourself up and around to sitting. Lovely stuff. Roll those shoulders out. Drop the chin to the chest. Feel that lovely stretch along the back of your neck. And then take your neck in a circle around. Good. Releasing those shoulders again, a little shrug, a little shake off. And just spend a little moment if you can, just sitting on your mat, maybe just doing a little bit of mindful breathing, having an extra little stretch out. If you can, I hope that you enjoyed that, guys. The power of small weights definitely revealed. Thank you so much for joining me in this workout and all of them. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.